Everybody get on the bus. Get on the bus.
You know what? I steal these ideas. I don't just come up with them.
Hey.
Oh, burn!
Spoiler alert. Welcome to episode 155 of Thanks for Watching. Yay!
155?
Yes, title to come soon. It's May 17th, a Monday. Also, tax day. Sorry, don't mean to bum you all out. I mean,
Tax day in May?
tax day in May.
Yeah, they pushed it back.
Oh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
COVID.
It's also
COVID
Tracy's
blurred the
birthday. Happy
lines.
birthday, Tracy.
Happy birthday, Tracy.
Oh, happy birthday, Tracy. Woohoo. Well, I'm DJ.
I'm Beth.
And I'm Joe.
And boy, guess what? We didn't do that last week.
We didn't introduce ourselves?
Nope, not even once.
Well, that's not true because we did do it in the ending credits as per usual.
Oh, that's true. In the ending credits, correct. That's a good point. So, how's everybody's weekend?
That's good enough, I guess.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
I smoked a pork butt and or shoulder, however you want to refer to it.
Yeah, I saw those
I saw your
pictures.
butt. That was cool.
It was probably the best one I've done so far.
Hot dog.
Super good.
It looked delicious.
Did you have to say it like that?
What happened?
He's all, I saw your butt. It looked good.
Oh.
Well, you know the one that you cooked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it came out really good. I thought I was gonna ruin it, and it happened to be the best one I've done. So
Rock on.
yeah, it was really good. Everybody loved it. It disappeared very quickly.
Ooh, that's the best. Everyone, you and Crackhead Blue, or like you had a
We had a vaccinated friends gathering
oh,
Lovely.
that's so cool.
because we can do that now.
Yeah.
And these are friends that we haven't really spent too much time with in well over a year. So
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
we decided to do something about that. And since we all are 5G upgraded, we decided to get together and, yeah, had a little potluck,
Rock
little
on.
drinks, pool party, although it was a little too cold to get in the pool. The dogs got together. It was great. It was a great time.
Lovely.
Sweet. Yeah, we might be doing that next weekend for Cruella.
Oh.
Yeah. So, I'm very excited about that. I don't think the dogs will be too happy.
They'll get used to it.
Yeah, they'll be fine.
It's Cruella. I don't know.
Well, they're
I
not
see.
Dalmatians, so.
That's
Yeah,
true.
they'll be fine.
They'll be fine. You're right. Very good.
And if anything, if they get freaked out, just tell them that they're okay. Tell them to cover their ears and cover their eyes, and
That's a good idea.
it'll be fun.
That's
Egon was a little scared during the super fiery scene in Those Who Wish Me Dead, so I made sure to tell him that if there's
Oh.
ever a scary fire, stay close to Mom and everything will be okay.
That's true. That's a good point.
Because we'll just put him in the car and run the fuck away.
There you go.
Yeah.
Sounds like a plan.
Well, let's go, puppy!
I just picture you putting him in the car and running beside it. I don't know why. Just
Because your brain is extremely literal in its translation of things that you hear.
I know. It's so weird.
You are a little weird. No, everybody has different ways of processing information that they hear.
Yeah, that is true.
Weirdo.
Good point. And there's one thing I heard a lot of over the weekend.
Horse noises.
Cupid, draw back your bow.
It's because you
and
won't stop
let-
singing it.
Oh my gosh. Straight through.
Penny's
my
gonna
lover's heart.
smack you. She's like, I'm as big a fan of Sam Cooke as anybody else, but come on.
Oh my gosh. You know, a lot of times I'll just be starting. I'll just hum something. And eventually Penny will start humming it, and then
Well,
she'll
yeah,
go,
because she's within like 10 feet of you at all times.
yes.
So you're
She's like,
contagious.
why is that stuck in my head? I don't understand.
Because you keep hearing it. It's leaching into your brain via DJ osmosis.
But I mean, it happens with other songs too. I mean,
I would imagine so. I wouldn't think that it was just one song.
no, it's definitely not. Lately, it's been a wonderful Weird Al song, and now
Living in the fridge.
it's not living in the fridge.
Well,
but,
then I have no use for it.
yeah, no, I can't remember. Oh, it's Germs.
Oh. So it's like you're listening to Nine Inch Nails. That's fine.
Well, it's so I have to submit something for work about the coronavirus, and I've been forgetting. So I decided to set an alarm, and the alarm sound when it goes off is that song,
Well, that
just
makes
to
sense.
remind me germs are everywhere.
There you go.
So yeah,
They are everywhere.
they're everywhere. Ay ay ay. So yeah, that's the, and I've been working on school. That's my weekend. School
There you
and
go.
trying to keep up with the movies and all that stuff. Cupid,
Stop.
please hear my cry.
Beth, how was your weekend?
My weekend was uneventful. It was fine. And are you back to the rundown, DJ, or are you still singing?
No, I'm done singing.
Okay.
I'm good. I'm good.
Okay. Well,
Rundown. Where was I? Simon Pegg.
there you go.
Yeah, I watched two of his films this week. One by just chance. I was helping somebody set their internet, and they put in the DVD of a film called Paul. And I was like, oh wow, that's just like everybody that's in this show. So
Yeah.
it was anyway, it was pretty funny. I don't remember it being that funny, but then, it was funny. So
So keep on with the rundown.
yeah. Oh, rundown. Thank you. That's it. That's all I got. Is rundown. We're gonna talk about Simon Pegg. I have some news. Show news. How about this? I am probably not gonna do video for the next. I think until the end of June. I love the video stuff, but I have my classes that I really want to get done by the middle of June. And so if I don't buckle down and get it done, it's going to extend to August, and I can't. I can't do that. I don't want to be learning a new job and doing school at the same time. So I want to just get it done. Boom.
Makes
Before the end
sense
of
to me.
June. Yeah. So
That's a good plan of action to just knock it out.
I just that's and I had it took some realization going, DJ.
You
You're
can't do
burning
everything
out.
all at once. Yeah.
You're on this verge of wanting to say, okay, DJ, take a hiatus, and I hate that. I love doing the show. I can't handle that. I a week off. What? I don't want to do that.
I
like
know,
to-
because you keep saying, "Oh, we're going to take the week off," and then 10 minutes before the show, you're like, "Oh, let's do it."
Let's do a show. Yeah, exactly. So I really enjoy it. So I figured it doesn't take as long to edit the audio. So I figured if I just edit the audio and put it up, and eventually we'll get back to the video, and maybe we can get all three on the video stuff. But I want to make it so it's easy for everybody. I don't want it to be too complicated for you guys, because you guys are awesome, and I already put enough pressure on you guys to do stuff for me. So that's we'll work on that. We'll work on that. So
Sure thing.
Oh yeah, and that's all I have there. Other entertainment news, according to a report, Riley
A report.
is already in negotiations with Walt Disney Studios and Lucasfilms to bring Rey Skywalker to a new project. So, but this unconfirmed report doesn't specify if Riley's Ray would be the center of a brand new
Are
project.
you talking about Daisy Ridley?
That's it.
Okay.
Oh, Ridley. I don't know
I was
why I'm saying
confused.
Riley. Yeah.
Sorry, my
Ridley.
Yeah, I was
because
like,
I
who's
like
Riley.
I had a
Pat
s-
Riley?
Yeah.
To the Lakers
Ridley, yes.
from the 90s?
Riley, the girl
goodness,
from
Blues
Inside
Mountain.
Out. You already ruined pizza. Thanks a lot, San Francisco.
Right. I learned to read last week, so
Got it.
That's what it is.
Got it.
Anyway,
Well, that could be interesting.
yeah,
But yeah, we'll see how that goes.
we'll see. I mean, it's all in talks right now. Who knows what'll happen? Talks.
It's all just chats, and who knows what'll happen by the time the rubber hits the road.
Yeah, exactly. Penny sent me a neat article about another Star Wars thing where Lando is being portrayed as one of the LGBTQ plus characters.
Well, I kind of felt like
Yeah, that's old-
Donald
that's old
Glover.
news.
Really
Yeah.
kind of went that way in Solo.
Right.
I mean,
well,
he was into droids.
Well, I think it's basically it's just fan art is really what's going on, and there's a and StarWars.com is putting it out there as sponsoring it or
The man has a
something.
fabulous cape collection. That's all I'm saying.
There you go. Exactly. But and it's really fan art is what it is, and they're having like and it's coming out June 1st for like Pride Month. So
Cool.
yeah. So that'll be online. Apparently, you'll be able to check it out there and buy
Nice.
whatever it is you want to buy.
'Cause sweet.
I read something today that is unconfirmed also, but I
Oh.
guess Brie Larson is in talks to potentially play Mara Jade.
What?
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about that, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can see it. I can see
Yeah.
it.
See it.
I can
Yeah.
see it. I could see it. I could see other stuff too. I have a lot of things that I could see. I'm not against it. Let me look into my crystal ball into the
I
future.
have a lot of things that I can see.
Yes, and none of them really make sense in what I was about to say. So shut your mouth, Beth.
Potentially be one of them.
Yeah, I mean that could work.
I don't know.
I could see it.
It's already in Marvel. Let's get a new face. in there.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stop using the same people all the
Although
time
she's
everywhere.
so good in Captain Marvel.
Yeah, I liked it.
She's
Trust
such
me.
a sassy, like.
Everybody hated it. And I was like, why are you guys mad at her? She's
What?
not-
Everybody hated it?
A lot of people didn't like how she was like so,
Sassy?
dare I say, bitchy. Yeah.
That's just
It was one of
'cause-
those.
That's
it was
just
one of
because
those,
a
you
lot
should
of people.
smile more.
Oh,
It
that
was one
makes
of
me
those.
mad.
Yeah, it was one of those.
Oh.
A lot of people are intimidated by a strong woman, and she had a pile of balls. She didn't take any shit, and that's one of the things
She
that I
had a
liked
whole-
so much about her.
She had a whole jar full of them.
A
Balls.
bucket of
What are you
balls.
talking about? She had the
Yeah.
ovaries that could kick ass.
That's right.
So,
Well,
but I'm more on the side of like, let's get an unknown potentially. Like, let's let some new talent shine
Yeah,
through.
that
like,
would be cool.
I mean, you can't be everybody. This is
Hey,
not
yeah, no, I
like
mean-
a conversation where we're talking about our past lives and everybody's Cleopatra and
Who does she think
everybody's
she is?
King Arthur.
Chris Evans,
Yeah,
And
Chris
Human Torch.
Evans.
Human Torch, and Captain America,
Right.
Jeez.
or Killmonger and Captain America, Michael B. Jordan. I see you.
Yeah, for sure. But they're just so handsome.
But hey,
He is a good-looking dude. I will say that.
Oof.
yeah. But speaking of Fantastic Four, what do you think of so the gal and husband team? You know, the ones in Quiet Place. The
Emily
Yeah, I
Blunt
saw
and
that
John
they're gonna be-
Krasinski.
Yeah,
Yes.
I saw that they're going to be Mr. Fantastic and Invisible Woman.
maybe,
What?
very much maybe. Yeah, I think it would be kind of cool to see. But
That's because you liked the past however many Fantastic Four movies. I cannot say that
This is
I'm a
the third
huge fan of the third attempt in a 2-decade run. It's kind of like just let it take a nap a little bit.
it's
Dead-
napped
dead
long
horse.
enough. I think it
And
is.
I gotta say, I love me some John Kay. I love John Krasinski.
Here's Beth, here's the only thing that I think might be the saving grace.
Mm-hmm.
is that this Fantastic Four is now under the control of,
Marvel.
Feige.
Yeah.
Well, then it could be okay.
Could be okay.
I'm so like, I hear Fantastic Four, another Fantastic Four movie. My mouth gets dry. I'm like,
Oh, my mouth
okay.
waters.
I know you love Fantastic Four.
Favorite of
And
all
I don't
time.
have anything against Fantastic Four, but I do dislike the way they have been portrayed in the past. And don't get me wrong, I enjoy looking at Chris Evans as much as the next girl. And the Human Torch is super fun to watch because he's such a funny smarty pants. And it's clobbering time. It's great. But also, my confidence is shooketh.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not.
So
I don't know.
We'll
I
see.
feel like there could be some
I mean,
different stories to tell.
I'm gonna watch it.
Good.
I think Shang-Chi is going to bring back
Ooh.
the kung fu movie
Yeah,
genre.
yeah. I
hard.
saw that
think
trailer
people
and
are
went,
Yeah, that's gonna be good.
I think people are going to start making kung fu flicks again.
That could
Good,
be
'cause
fun.
we need them. We need them. I say that because I've been really loving the the Karate Kid stuff. I know it's not kung fu, but I mean,
You're just watching The Karate Kid again,
yeah. Well,
and it makes you happy.
Yes.
Oh, that's right. You're watching Cobra Kai.
Cobra Kai. That's it. That's Cobra Kai.
I was like, just got a hankering for Ralph Macchio movies. What
Yes.
happened here? But then I remembered you've been watching Cobra Kai.
Yeah.
I got it.
And it's like watching the Karate Kid because so much of that is weaving through the show.
You gotta like a nice, well written, woven storyline. What can I
Yeah,
say?
I was really surprised the very last season when we saw a character come back.
Okay.
I didn't expect her to ever be there.
I haven't seen it at all.
You
so
haven't? Oh,
You're in like
okay. I won't
deep
say
spoiler
another
territory right now.
No word. I will not say another word at all.
Okay.
So I will not. But I recommend it highly, highly, highly recommend it.
You recommend.
Yes.
Okay, so this is how we do it. DJ, you watch The Mighty Ducks. Joe, you watch Cobra Kai. And
Oh, yeah.
then you
Mighty
can
Ducks
discuss.
is on my list.
Mighty Ducks is on DJ's list, where, however, Cobra Kai is not on Joe's list.
Wah, wah.
Whoops. Did I speak too soon?
Quack, quack.
This is the part where we quack you up.
Whoa.
I mean,
Your bone.
it seems interesting. It's just, it's not a priority, I guess. There's
Yeah.
other stuff I'd rather watch.
I
You have
get
a
it.
lot going on in your life.
Yeah, I mean, you have to pick and choose. And as producer of the show, I like the idea of variety, that we haven't seen the same thing and we can talk about different things, which is kind of nice. I also like when we see the same thing. So
Because then you can talk about the same thing.
right, it's kind of this weird circular thing. That keeps
It's
going
weird. Symbiotic relationship.
on. Right? Ay, ay, ay. Well, if you have entertainment news, you can send us a message. 512 podcast. Send us a text or voice message. Something like that.
Tiki-taki.
Yeah. So 512-763-2278. Let us know what you know, because we'd like to know. Oh dear. www.tfwmovies.com. You'll find us there. You'll also find us anywhere on the internet if you type in hashtag TFWmovies. We're all over the place there. Shout out at tfwmovies.com. That's our email address. We're on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Find us at tfwmovies. At tfwmovies. Whew. Boy, slow down,
You all right?
mister.
Take a breath. There you go.
All right. We also have Patreon. Patreon.com/TFWmovies. I'll spell it out for you. Patreon.com. And you know the rest. And And if you're a Patreon subscriber, you get to be where James is right now, hanging out with us in the
Ooh.
Discord.
In the Discord,
Yeah.
live.
Live.
right. If he has a thought, he can tippity type it, and we'll read it.
We'll read it. That's
Tippity
right.
type it.
In the
That's
chitty
right.
chats.
In the chitty chat. Oh, he's tippity typing right now as we
Tippity
speak.
typing right now.
And that's amazing technology that we can just see that's happening. Wouldn't
Man,
it be
do you
cool?
remember? Well, he's multitasking.
He
He's,
is also multitasking. Yes.
Okay.
Is taking care of his son as good parents do. So
That's
well
right.
done, sir. Well done.
I hope we're in your inner ear because sometimes we're not PG.
I will try to keep the swearing to a minimum.
Right. Oh dear. But for the lack of saying poopy, I guess that would be.
You.
Sorry, but I mean, his son is right there, and if he's hearing it,
Yes, because poopy is the worst thing that I could say.
He loves saying that.
It's
I
because he
mean-
knows it makes me laugh. It's like this inside joke from like 20 years ago
and it's still going.
that it makes me laugh, and that I will, if I'm eating, there's a very good chance I'll shoot food out my nose if you say it.
Yes.
That's true.
So that's
Yeah.
what he really wants in life, is to make me snarf things.
Snarf things. I mean, at least you're not eating at the moment,
No.
so you're
I
safe.
try to avoid that since you guys are all like I'm talking in all of your ears.
Yeah. Hey, we haven't done a list of movies where there's somebody snarfing.
What is snarfing?
Like when you shoot milk out your nose or soda out your
Oh,
nose.
that's called snarfing?
Well, it is in our circle of friends.
That's true.
I see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not a big circle. It's just
Yeah,
kind
there's like 3 of us who call it snarfing.
of- right.
Well,
I've never
4.
heard that before.
Yeah, it's like me, DJ Penny, and Melinda.
Yeah. Well, and there's a few other people now that we've turned on to the word snarfing.
Oh, there you go.
And now all of you listeners have.
Yep,
are
now everybody knows. Everyone knows.
Like we've had Beth snarf lettuce out her nose before.
That is true. It did not feel good.
Lettuce?
At all.
Lettuce.
Hold on a second.
Ouch.
How was it? Shredded lettuce?
It was.
Chewed lettuce.
It was partially chewed. I was in the process of eating the food.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was pretty bad.
And then for the longest time, they called me salad shooter.
Salad shooter.
And it was in public, so the whole Denny's watched me blast salad out my nose.
That's pretty good.
It was.
Yeah, it was impressive.
But it was late night. It wasn't like.
It was. We had taken over the Denny's. The theater crew had taken over, and all of the normies were like, "Whoa," and had evacuated. So
Yes, exactly.
As you do when you see a bunch of drama
when you
kids
see a
come in.
theater group roll into
Yeah,
a
it's like,
Denny's at
we-
11
we
o'clock,
gotta
you
get
just
the
go,
hell outta
Oh
here."
my God, get this to go.
Yeah. Uh-oh, there they are.
Check, please.
Box this shit up. I'm out.
Seriously, I have never seen the look of fear in someone's eyes so clearly. Than when we'd come home or we'd get done with a show, roll into Denny's, and they'd just be like, "Oh crap, there's gonna be so many sugar packets on the floor."
Yes. The thespians are here.
Okay, so where do we go from here? Because now we're
Well-
just yammering.
Well, we're talking about actors, right? So why don't we have a list of our favorite films by an actor, right?
Yeah, sure.
I'll start off with my biography. Let's see. Born in 1970, he's an Englishman. Simon Pegg, everybody.
He's an Englishman.
He's an
He's
Englishman.
an Englishman.
Here's some really funny British humor, I guess you could say.
I would categorize a lot of his situation as British humor. Yes.
Yes, absolutely. So we'll start off with Crackhead Blue like we always do. Yeah, I wrote that one really quick. It was like an hour. All right. Crackhead Blue says Shaun of the Dead.
Yeah.
She also says Star Wars: The Force Awakens.
It's
cameo
totally
there.
true.
Little cameo.
Yes.
That's mine.
Now
his
he
big
was
blubbery
he was
arms.
in another Star Wars as a different character as well, I believe.
I think he was in, like, He was a voice in one of the animated
Maybe
ones, I believe.
That's what
Yeah,
it was.
he did a voice in animated stuff.
There we go.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
She says Star Treks, plural. And then Mission Impossibles. Yes, and that's her list.
That's a good list.
This is a good list. I
His
like
name is
it.
Benji. I enjoy a nice Benji
Benji. That's right.
in the Mission Impossible movies. Sorry, I could have been more clear about that.
I mean, that's okay.
Who's next, boss?
Who is next? James is next. All right. Oh, I don't have my glasses on either, so this could be fun. Here we
You should
go.
probably put your glasses on if you're going to be reading.
Well, I'll
That
just
takes so
enlarge
much
it.
work.
I'll just enlarge it. It'll be fine. I'm not that old. Like, it's not that bad.
Okay.
But they should be on because I'm staring at 4 screens right now.
Put your glasses on.
I know, right?
Just
Okay,
do it.
Here we go. The Great Simon Pegg. So, to start, first saw him in BBC series Space. However, he was in a serial. Sorry. Jeez Louise. I'm sorry. I'm so
Did
sorry,
you put your
James.
glasses on?
He really doesn't write bad. It's the person reading it. I promise you this. However, he was in several before moving to movies. Love seeing him and Nick Frost in Shaun of the Dead, which also calls in Hot Fuzz and World's End.
Yep.
Not a huge fan of Mission Impossible, but did watch when heard he was in it.
Okay.
Run, Fat Boy, Run. A heartwarming rom-com. He was in the remake of Star Trek, which I haven't seen. Loud
Oh my
gasp.
goodness.
Oh my goodness. Paul is really funny.
It
Kill
is really
Me
funny.
3 times seems to me that was recent, but was a 90s action feel is what it was. Okay. Absolutely anything. Cute rom-com. DJ, you might like it.
I think you would.
I might. Plus, has the late and great Robin Williams as a dog. What? That's absolutely anything? Oh, wow. Ready Player One, of course. He was in that? I loved Ready Player One. Truth Seeker, a new series I started watching that's like this old school stuff. He is also a great writer, wrote or co-wrote a lot of movies. He does a lot of voice work and is overall talented. There's I'm sure a lot I missed, but yeah, huge fan. Okay, if you're a huge fan, you've got to see those Star Treks. Anyway, and as always, thank you, Joe, Beth, and DJ. Keep it yo. Wait, I must have copied this wrong. Keep it yo, and have a wonderful night. Thank you, James. Appreciate that. I love these every single time you send them in. Please don't ever stop.
James, can you figure that out? Keep it yo. What were you actually trying to say there?
Did he just
DJ
copy and
DJ
paste
just
it wrong?
butchered?
DJ butchered it. I know I did. What was I thinking? Anyhow, moving on while James thinks about that. TikTok group. Here we go. At the Archfiend says Shaun of the Dead. And then somebody new at John Villa 79, or is it Via, something like that. Hector
Could be
and
either.
the Search of Happiness.
That's
I've
a good
not
one.
Seen that?
I've never
I don't
seen
know.
that.
I've never heard of it either. But it's
check it
good
out.
though. Yeah, we'll check it out. And that's it. That's all we've got.
Yes.
So- oh, and-
good lists.
He says keep it up. Have a wonderful
Keep
night.
it up.
Thank
Okay.
you. Thank you.
So I could see how yo and up can get misplaced because they're exactly a key apart each.
got it.
So up, if you just slide your fingers over to the left one key on each of those, you get yo.
Ah, got it.
That makes sense.
Alrighty, cool. Well, it's time for the cast list, shall we? I get to go first.
Yep.
Hey, shotgun. Okay, and just so you know, I am totally adding. I'm adding Ready Player One because I really enjoyed that one. Just so you're aware, and that's what's happening. Okay, Star Treks, all of them. Yes. Shaun of the Dead, I enjoyed it. I'll tell you more about that later. Mission Impossible. I like that one.
Wait, did you finally watch? Did you finally watch Shaun of the Dead?
I did.
Okay, we can
did.
talk about it.
Yeah, we'll talk about it. I have a couple of notes, not too many. Paul, and
Yeah.
that was watched that one indirectly. It was kind of cool. Hot Fuzz, I really did enjoy that one, and the Box Trolls. Woo! And that's it. That's all I got.
Okay.
Beth, how about you?
Shaun of the Dead is my favorite.
Yay!
My favorite.
Mm-hmm.
Then Hot Fuzz. Then I really enjoy his Scotty in the new Star Trek movies.
His Scotty is so great.
It really is. I told you last week, you're like, I don't know if I've ever seen it. And I'm like, you have, trust me. I really enjoyed Spaced, the BBC show. It was super funny. I just found out by perusing his IMDb page that he was in Band of Brothers that I just watched last week. I did not notice him, but like every English person ever was in that.
It's all a bunch of British actors.
James McAvoy is in it. Like everybody dies. I mean, World War II,
dear.
everybody dies. But so like if you're sitting there watching it and you're keeping your eye on the background, you're like, oh, it's that guy. Oh, it's that. Oh, it's him. Oh, well, he's dead. Guess he's not a primary player in this show. But and I enjoyed his vocal artwork in the new Netflix Dark Crystal. So those three are my TV honorable mentions.
Excellent. Hey, you know what I noticed also, like in Shaun of the Dead and Hot Fuzz and others, that the guy who played in Pirates of the Caribbean, he was the big tentacle guy.
Oh my god,
Don't.
Davy Jones.
Yes, Davy Jones,
Tell me again how you described him. I'm sorry.
big tentacly guy.
Got it. All right.
If the video was going, you would actually see me putting my fingers.
Oi, fish face. I got you.
Yeah. So like, but he's in their films too, which is like amazing.
Yeah, he's another like super prominent English actor.
Yes, very English.
Yeah,
Very
yeah,
English
yeah.
actor. Yes.
How do you pronounce his last name? Is it Nye?
I don't know.
Don't ask me.
I'm gonna have to. His name is Bill. I say Bill Nye. It's probably wrong. Bill and I.
Bill
There's
Nye,
a
like
random
the science guy?
G-H-Y. How do you say this name? You guys, Joe, why don't
Could
you
be
tell
Nye,
us?
like near, right?
Yeah,
I think it is
so.
Nye.
So, you tell us your list, Joe, while I'm
Yeah,
trying to
Joe,
figure out
what's
how to
Well,
pronounce
my
this.
list is very, very different. Shaun of the Dead.
That's
And then-
different.
For the honorables, I put the Treks, the Mission Impossibles, and I put Force Awakens.
Wait,
Because-
I need to add that too. Can I add that to mine?
Because those aren't technically his movies.
I get it.
Oh my god.
That's true. He's ensembles. He's in the ensemble. I mean, would you characterize any of those movies as certain person's movies, like The Force Awakens? Is that? I mean, I guess it's the Star
who's
Wars
the main
story,
the main
right?
characters are
Yeah,
Daisy Ridley and
good point.
Fart. What's his name? John Boyega. At the for the most part we focus on them for
Bill
the
Nye.
most part until
Bill Nye.
old Mr. Driver shows up.
Yeah. Well, he shows up and then
He's a very dynamic creature.
very much so.
But yeah, that's all I got.
Got it. Cool. Very cool. All right, it's time for stuff we're putting in our eyes. And we'll start off with Cupid, draw back your bow.
That's right. I did make DJ watch Inner Space, which was a real hardship for him.
Oh, terrible, terrible. How could
So
I
I
watch this
do
thing?
believe this is the first time that I've seen this movie
Oh.
start to finish.
Oh, I see.
Aha.
Okay, and how did that work out for you?
I laughed here and there. Crackhead Blue laughed a lot more than I did,
Yeah.
but she remembers this movie from her childhood,
Right.
So that probably has a little bit to do with it.
Yes.
No, it was cool. It was it took me forever to realize it, but the bad guy with the detachable hand
Uh-huh.
is dude from the Road Warrior. And I was like, oh, okay. No, like, cause he made a face that totally clued me into it, and I was like, oh, dude, that's what's his face? The Australian guy.
Yeah.
I can't remember his name.
And
right now, but-
he does not speak in Inner
Well-
Space at all.
yeah, he doesn't say a word,
No.
so
Yeah.
I couldn't hear an accent or anything. But yeah.
Yep. Oh,
And,
hello, Wendy.
And the other bad guy, Mr. Scrimshaw, was was also the villain in UHF.
UHF. I knew that was going to get mentioned.
Totally gonna get
Oh yeah. We've Crackhead Blue was like, where have we seen that guy recently? The
A
older guy.
festering bowl of dog snot.
And I had to look it up, but I was like, oh, it's the boss from UHF, the other radio station boss.
Look at
I
this
think.
real
Yep.
neat watch.
Hi, Wendy.
Hello, Wendy.
Hello.
Crackhead Blue
Wendy.
snuck in here a little bit ago. Hi, Blue.
Hi, Blue.
Blue.
Welcome to the
I don't
show.
think we said hi to her.
I don't know that we did, but we did see that she posted.
An Adam Driver gif.
Yeah, and
Oh.
Martin Short too. So, what a surprise!
I love Martin Short. He's so
Yeah.
awesome.
So yeah, it was fun. I probably don't need to see it again.
It was absolutely fun. Didn't you feel like you wanted to dance with the robotic arm after drinking
Not at
whatever
all.
it was that you drank
No.
to Twistin? Oh, that was so much fun. That was so cool.
Just the differences in like enthusiasm from the pair of you is hilarious.
Right.
I feel like I'm sitting between like I love this movie. I love this movie big, and I am the middle of the road on enthusiasm here. Just like, yep, it was a motion picture. It was also a talkie. I went ha twice, and DJ's like, "This is the best movie ever!"
There's a couple funny parts where, so I put it together. There's a part where is when his face got morphed.
Yeah.
Spoilers for a 20,000-year-old movie. Guys,
Yeah,
sorry.
it's like a 30-year-old movie.
Yeah, there's no spoiling.
His
this
face
one.
is morphed, and he leans over because he drops the cigar, and they all go reaching for it, and then what's her name starts slapping the dude, the bodyguard dude.
Right.
Meg Ryan starts hitting on him, like she beats him. She hits him twice in the wrist.
Did all you want to say was I dropped my Langostino?
No, it just that scene happened, and I'm like, why are they like what's going on right there? And then there's another scene later where that same bodyguard and her are reaching for something else, and she does it there as well.
Oh.
And then I'm in my brain, I went, I wonder if she got the parts mixed up, and they just kept it in like.
Nobody will
wondering if, like,
notice.
Yeah. I'm wondering if like the other scene was where it was really supposed to happen because they're actually fighting over something. And then I think when they shot this scene, she had that scene like in her head or something.
Mm-hmm.
And she slapped him, and then because she turns around and she kind of looks like oops. She kind of has a oops look on her face because we watched it twice. Because Crackhead Blue was laughing so hard, she said, "Well, I got to see what happened there. I want to see why they did that move there." And like, it kind of didn't look as planned the first time as it did the second time. So I'm curious if there was a little bit of like ad lib that got added because she was either focused on, oh yeah, I have a scene with this guy later where I hit him,
Right.
and she thought it was that scene. Maybe
Well, she
I don't
was
know.
real feisty. Maybe she just didn't want to be manhandled.
Yeah. It was
Yeah.
great. It was great. That scene was hilarious.
Oh.
Yeah.
Shut
did you see the Margaret in the opening bad gal scene
Oh,
where
Margaret.
she comes in, takes off the helmet, and poof, hair.
Yeah, well, yeah, it was the 80s. Like, everyone had big hair anyway. And then just imagine the sheer static electricity of, like, all that feathering and
Yes.
inevitable hairspray and helmet head.
I'm
Yeah.
just thinking they had to cut the scene like perfectly
They,
for
like,
her to do
were
that.
like, foof.
It was like take off the helmet, cut, and then
We'll
there,
fix your
do her
hair.
hair.
Yeah.
Oh, it was so cool. Yes, that was. Yeah.
I mean, like, the tech is obviously completely outdated.
Oh
This
gosh.
movie was like 1986 or 87 or something like that.
I mean,
And it's not a new movie. It's not up to date, but there's
No.
something about it that I just find very endearing.
and they were like smoking in the malls. And,
Yeah, they were smoking. It was the 80s.
yeah.
Like, you could smoke in the library.
yeah.
You could go to the smoking section of the library. I don't know. It's probably because I watched it a bunch when I was a kid. It just, like, it's an impactor. And all the time I'll say, like, oh, but it was my heart that was broken and not my toe.
Oh.
So, yes.
I think I dropped my Langostino.
So what would you give it, DJ? Obviously, I'm going to guess you're going to go ahead and give it a 10.
Good guess. That was really good. That was really good. Hey, did you notice that in the little pod he was eating yogurt and chicken nuggets? And stuff?
Where did he have that yogurt? Well, he did have
They
like
gave
a
him
little
ration.
He had
Gave
like
him
a
ration
little
pack.
refrigerator in there.
Yeah.
He had like a college refrigerator that got even smaller when everything was shrinked.
Yes.
Yeah. I'll
Or-
shrink it once.
Yeah,
How
when
did
it
he
got
cook the
shrinked.
chicken nuggets? That's
He probably had them in the refrigerator too. Or maybe he
Probably
just
ready to eat.
maybe he was like Napoleon Dynamite and he just keeps tots in his pocket. Who knows?
yeah. That's
Give me your
true.
tots.
No, go find your own.
Oh,
So,
and Blue,
what would
that's
you
funny.
give it, Joe? 5.
Nope. I'll give it a 6.
Oh, okay. I'll give it an easy 8.
An
But
easy 8.
that probably has like a pile of nostalgia behind it. But I don't really care because it makes me happy. Just the whole thing, it makes me happy. When I see
Yeah.
it on, I go, "Oh, yeah," and I watch it. So
I was so hoping you'd pick that one too. That was like
I know I took the so subtle hints you were giving me.
little hints.
Super super small subtle hints.
Oh my goodness, it was good. And yeah, you just digested the bad guy.
Yeah. Oh.
Well, yeah, that was fast.
Yeah,
I mean, that's
kidding.
Considering he was in like a armor kind of suit too. It didn't.
he wasn't as armored, I don't think.
Yeah, no, because his armored suit got hurt, and so he
think
had
it
to
was-
lose it.
Oh.
And then he was
Yeah.
just in a jetpack.
Ugh. Just hanging on. Like, okay, so those shots, I always thought that the shots inside the body were really cool. Like,
Yeah, that was done well.
yeah, I thought that was really cool, but the ones that really gross me out are like when the little claws are like scraping along the intestinal line. It's like, oh, that
Well,
gives me the willies. That's
it
the
is
only thing
gross.
about that movie that makes me go, wah!
And they won an Oscar for those special effects.
Well done, Inner Space.
Yeah. So pretty exciting.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I love it. Great pick. Great
So
pick.
next week, Joe has H-I-J.
J
J for Joe.
J for Joe.
Easy.
I love it.
Oh, what are we watching, Joe?
I don't know. I'll figure it out.
Excellent.
Perfect.
Beth, what have you been putting in your eyes?
Well, I did watch that movie, Those Who Want Me Dead, with Angelina Jolie and
Yes.
John Barenthal and the guy who plays Littlefinger from Game of Thrones, and just always a bad guy. Always
Yeah.
a bad guy.
Forever the bad guy.
And what a flippin' jerkwad he is in this.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
He was a bad
So,
guy.
just a world-class dick. And well, I was trying to
World class
just
dick.
full
I felt
service
like-
ass hat.
I felt like the
Just-
villains were a little melodramatic, like melodrama-y, not really like. I just wanted to laugh and poke fun at them the whole time, and maybe it's because I grew up in that kind of an area.
You grew up in Montana?
No, but very foresty.
It is very foresty out here, and it did, especially when it was on fire,
Yeah.
very much remind me of summer out here.
Yeah,
So, yeah, I can get behind that.
yeah.
I guess they were a little melodramatic. I mean, basically, they
Very
want to
fish out of water.
they want to kill everybody. I
Yeah.
mean, they have a reason for it. They explain why. I'm not 100% sure what fishes out of water. But
I mean, well, you're gonna start a forest fire. You don't need all those things. You know, it's gonna go up fast no matter what. And I was like, you're throwing them into the same spot, dude.
yeah, but yes, my mama also said that was really dumb. It's like if you're gonna, but did you see how he threw like a girl? Like,
Yeah, yeah.
and that's a horrible thing to say. Don't say that, guys, because I myself have wicked good accuracy. I can hit anything that I throw at. But he definitely threw this flare out into the woods, and it was just like, well, that was lame, bro.
Yeah.
Nice throw, bud.
Yeah, right. Way to
Nice.
go. The forest is already on fire. Why are you throwing more flares?
Yes.
You clearly have never gone through a summer in
Just to make
California.
sure.
Never.
Just to make sure. Just to make
They're
sure.
all-
Once
already
it's
on
on fire, it's on fire.
LA is already on fire right now.
I
It's
know. Fire
crazy.
season started early, but
Wait, what?
yep.
Like, yep. Yep. Already on fire. And it's
So-
gonna get windy too. So I hope
It's all.
our
It
life now.
already has been windy.
that's true.
I thought that it was pretty good. I
did
felt
too.
that it could have been probably about a half hour longer and made things a little
Yes.
more
yes.
fleshed out.
Yes.
as it
I
were.
agree. I agree.
But as DJ said on our Marco Polo, the best acting comes from the young man.
yes.
Playing...
Something little. What was his name? I said his name then.
You did. I'll look it up. His character name is Connor. Everybody calls him Buddy,
Yep.
which is true.
Buddy the Elf?
Buddy the Elf. What's your favorite color?
What's your favorite color?
Which I can totally get behind because of all the dogs at work, I call them all Buddy.
Cool.
I don't know, like call him Bub or Chief or whatever.
Someone calls him Sport at one point.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's see. His name is
I feel
I
like
wish I
that
had
poor
B.
kid needs some like.
Finn Little.
Oh yeah, Finn Little. That's right.
Thin Lizzy. Got it.
Yep, Finn Lizzy.
Yeah. He was. He
Very good.
was really good. He was very impressive.
I would like to point out to everyone, this is not a spoiler for anything. The sheriff's actual name is Boots Sutherland.
No, it's Joe. Joe Ray.
No. In the
Well,
movie, the actor
different
who
show.
portrays Sheriff Steak and Eggs for breakfast is named Boots
The
Sutherland.
Boots. Boots Sutherland. Any relation to Kiefer?
Not that I'm aware of. He doesn't even have a picture on the IMDb.
Kiefer.
Yeah.
So,
What a
yeah.
name.
I thought it was pretty good though. I would
Yeah.
give it probably a 7.
Yeah. I'd probably throw it at that number too. If really, I mean, the boy saved it. That boy, like, I felt like he needed therapy after this, or may never act again because all the.
I was just looking at it going, it was a really rough night. Like everyone needs to take a nap.
Yeah. Right. And
Have a juice box and lay down.
Seriously.
yeah.
Like of all so many things happened and you're just like, oh, wow. All right, Rambo. Well
Yeah.
done. Oh, okay. Holy wow. And then at the end you're just like, oof. And I won't tell you who or what hoofed, but you're like, oof. Everyone
I will-
who makes it needs a nap.
Yeah. In fact, there was one line with
Meh.
Angelina Jolie and the boy.
Yeah.
And she's like doing all this pity stuff, and she goes, "It's impossible to feel sorry for myself around you."
Seriously. She's like, oh, this horrible thing happened to me. And he's like, my mom died of cancer. She's like, oh, shit.
No, it wasn't even just that. It was I watched my mom die.
Yeah. Well, we can't say anymore because
Okay, yeah, we won't say anymore.
we don't want to ruin this film, but like everyone needs a nap and a juice box and like a blankie,
they really do.
a stuffy.
Check it out. It is on HBO Max, and
Yeah,
it's on the
it's pretty
theaters
good.
too. So
It's got a long title, but
yes,
it was pretty good. I felt like the music kept hitting me. I kept thinking it was like Game of Thrones music.
Oh.
So I kept like, beanie, 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 beanie. Stop it, forest fires. Okay. Yeah. Other than that, what have I been watching? My brain stopped. I've been watching the best British home cook bake thing on Hulu. Now I gotta look at the title because they always give these names to their shows that I can never remember to say correctly. What? The Great British Sewing Bee? Where can I watch that?
Great British Sewing Bee?
Yeah. I'm gonna put that in my eyes. Oh! British Best Home Cook? Yeah. British Best Home Cook is what I'm calling it.
British Best Home Cook.
It's on Hulu. Best British Home Cook. There's a celebrity version of it, but it's like normal people coming out and cooking. God, you can cut all of this. This is terrible. But this is awful bad, and I apologize to anyone who is putting this in their ears currently. I'm sorry, live listeners. I love you, and I apologize for this horrible, horrible thing I'm inflicting upon you. But it's like the Great British Bake Off, except it's home cooks, and every week they have to cook it like the best roast. And it's a lot of fun. You know how I like those British competition shows, and now I've seen that there's a best British sewing bee, and I'm gonna just jam that into my face as soon as I possibly can, as soon as I find where it's streaming. So all of that. Also, I watched this week's Mighty Ducks. Yes. I watched this week's Bad Batch. Other than that, I can't think of anything else that I watched. So you're up, Joe. What did you watch?
So we watched the newest Mighty Ducks and Bad Batch.
Yeah.
What else did I watch? I watched some Sam the Cooking Guy today.
Oh.
Been a while since I've watched that. Oh man, that's it. And then the movie, the Alphabet movie. I don't think we watched anything else.
Busy guy.
Busy. He's got
well,
stuff
not busy.
he's doing.
Just I don't know. I don't think to like. So the way it works with me usually is like I'll watch a show that I'm kind of interested in, and if it grabs me, then okay, we'll watch it. But I don't. Crackhead Blue and I are the same. Where we're like, if we sat down and tried to watch everything that everyone we knew said, "Oh, you got to watch this.
Yeah.
Oh, you got to watch this. Oh, you have to." That's all we'd be doing.
Yeah, for
for
sure.
sure.
You have to
So
curate the list.
yeah, there's things that I definitely like want to see that I know Crackhead Blue has no interest in, and there's probably some stuff she wants to watch that I don't really care to. But I don't know where I'm going with this. I didn't watch anything new.
I know exactly how you feel because I just went off
Yeah.
on like a 10-minute trying to figure out what the name of a show is that I watched all week.
Yeah.
So no, I didn't really watch anything new.
But then also it's like you watch stuff together, so you want to match what you want to watch. I mean, that makes sense. Penny and I
Most
do it
often,
all the time.
yes.
Yeah,
But like Mayan season 3, I haven't even started watching it. It's a show I'm interested in, and a show that I'd like to finish the season.
Right.
But I haven't even started the newest season, and I think they're almost all out. So that helps me because then I can just binge it over a weekend and be like, all right, I'm done with that.
Holy
you know.
shit, there are 10
I should
6
send you
seasons of
the
Sewing Bee?
the little trailer of that because they did some little trailer thing and Big Checho is in the trailer getting the main bike ready to go.
Oh.
Nice.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. So I'll send it to you so you can see what bike he worked on.
Or you could link it here in Discord.
Yes, I can.
so everybody can see that. But don't worry about doing it right now.
Okay.
Let's
Yeah,
just
no,
worry about
no,
the show
no.
right now.
Ugh.
Oh, also, real live actual Eurovision song contest in the UK taking place in Rotterdam this year starts tomorrow, just so everyone knows. If anybody has any give a crap to watch that, which I put on my calendar and everything. And it ends on the 22nd, so if you have any care about the actual Eurovision Song Contest, I do have a give a crap. Well, normally I say it another way, but like I said, I was trying to keep the swearies to a minimum.
Well, he did say
I think we're
100%
okay. He
in
said he
his
has got an in-ear.
ear, so you're safe.
Man, that whole time I did not know that I was missing all of these posts. Hello. Oh, I missed good ones. I was stuck back on outer space. Wow, I missed so much.
I miss so much.
Oh my goodness, I'm so behind. Yeah, helmet hair. I see what we're. Oh, Tots in the pocket. Good. Oh, friggin' little finger. You don't.
Little finger.
Anyway. Oh, you have give a craps in your wallet, Blue? I don't keep my give a craps in a wallet. So, what have you been watching then, Mr. Digimus Maximus?
Well, we talked about two of them, Inner Space and then Those Who Wish Me Dead.
You got to talk about Shaun of the Dead. We're waiting.
Shaun of the Dead, you know what? I've seen the opening scene. I don't even know how many times. I had not actually seen the film all the way through. But the very opening where he doesn't know, like, the zombies are there, and he just walks to the store and then walks
It looks
back
almost
home
exactly like the other scene when he's walking to the store and he's all half asleep.
Yes, so awesome. That was just hilarious. I mean, just such hilarity in the whole thing. They're trying to, like, sever the head of zombies or hurt them with records.
Yeah, well, you use what you have on hand. Sade.
Yeah, I like the little cricket bat thing that they had to
It's a
use.
good choice.
Yeah,
Got red on you.
I agree.
So in a lot of zombie games, a cricket bat pops up quite often as something you would use to fend off some zomboids.
I love
Yeah.
it. To remove the head or destroy the brain.
Right.
Yes.
Remove the head or destroy the brain.
It's not
And-
something you ever think you're going to say on national television.
I think I saw that on Zombieland as well. The little
Yeah,
cricket thing, whatever it is.
the cricket bat.
thing. There you go. And did
go
it
ahead.
not feel? I mean, to me, it felt like the beginning that Fido, like because at the end of the film they have their zombie friends
Okay, yeah.
doing stuff with them, and then you have Fido who they do the same thing, which I thought was fascinating. I was like, wow, what a connection. How did that
Well,
happen?
I mean, that's the next evolution in zombie
Yeah.
human life living together. So.
That's true.
No, you just cut their arms off, remove their lower jaws, and then chain them to yourself and walk around through
Ghouls.
them, and you'll be fine.
Right?
There
Like
you go.
Michonne.
That's true.
It's super
So,
true.
there was the scene in the bar, hilarious. Well, there's a lot of scenes in the bar, I guess you could say.
The Winchester.
But Simon Pegg's like, he's like, or somebody says something about his boyfriend being Nick Frost,
Oh, yeah.
and he's just like, he's not my boyfriend. And then Nick Frost's like, here, you want a drink? Oh yeah, thanks, babe.
Yep.
Yeah.
There's so much in that movie that cracks me up. The scene when their roommate is upstairs in the shower,
Yes.
and Sean is like, Pete.
Yeah. Trying not to make them mad.
Face.
Holy fuck face. What's one thing, and we watched it recently, and Blue pointed out that shot where he goes the next morning and he wakes up. You want anything from the shop? And he tells him, yeah, a Clippo, which is basically a drumstick
Right.
without the top. And
Oh yeah.
he walks through everything, not noticing anything. He
Right.
slips on the blood, doesn't notice
Doesn't
it.
notice,
Like,
yeah.
He doesn't look back at it. He just kind of slips and goes up and just keeps walking. And
Because
like
he's half asleep. That's how I feel every
all
day
the
when I go to
zombies are
work.
around it. Yeah, and it was all one continuous shot. It's
Yeah.
such
Yes.
a great
It's
shot.
so good.
And that's probably why I've watched that shot, because I heard it was all one shot.
And you
I was
do
like,
appreciate the filmmakery side of films.
I do, and so that's probably why I've seen that scene a lot, many times. But yeah, that was so good. No, I don't need any. I don't even have change for this thing. Talking about the
Yeah,
zombies.
it's
Great.
definitely one of my favorite movies. Like,
Yeah, it's so good.
Yeah,
and they
And
deal with a lot of little personal issues throughout the journey, like
yeah,
you know, him and his girlfriend, and then the roommate and his boy and her boyfriend, and
him and his
the mom,
stepdad. And
the stepdad.
Philip.
There's that scene when he's in the store, and he's faced away from him,
yeah.
and he says his name, and the way he turns around, like, super dramatic,
Oh.
and then he goes, "Hello, Sean," like super whatever, like, oh man, it's so funny.
Very good.
Yeah.
Very
The
good.
kids that he works with in that electronics store giving him shit for being old. and
Yep. Oh man.
He's like, I thought you weren't supposed to have personal relationships. Your dad's here, you know, just
Yeah.
giving him a hard time. So he's not my dad.
God. Again,
So
probably the best use of "Don't Stop Me Now" by Queen ever in a film.
Yes.
It's so much about this movie is just like a slice of fried gold, if you will.
yes.
And
Well-
it's so good. It's one of my
when
favorites.
when you don't have like this cookie cutter film makery thing going on, you can have a little extra artistic
Right.
flair to go along with it, and I think that this definitely had it.
I would agree with that.
Yeah, excellent. Yeah,
Yeah,
great film.
boy.
So also watched. Well, that's it. Actually, I did watch a few more episodes of Blind Spot. So I'm pretty
Oh,
much
yeah.
done with that other one. I'm thinking of the doctor with ASD, the Good Doctor. There we go. The Good Doctor. They went to drama, I guess.
Well,
They stopped
it's
focusing on the doctor stuff and went focused
started
on
out
a bunch of
as
other
what
stuff.
most people would call a drama. It's a
Yeah.
medical drama.
Yes, yeah. So, but anyway, so we're on a new sort of thing, but yeah, I really liking Blind Spot. It's on
Good.
Hulu. Really. Although one character today just did something that was like, that's not right. That's out of character and something you should never do when you're in the FBI. But then again,
But then it wouldn't make for a compelling show if everybody just did exactly.
right?
True story.
There wouldn't be the edgy, you're gonna die if these people don't save you in time, and like,
I mean, if you want to watch that, watch 24.
oh dear.
A dated reference. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So that's.
So I know my mom watched that one. She liked it. So
Oh, did she?
she did.
Oh, good. Yay. Has she seen all of them?
I believe so.
Oh, okay. Very cool. We're still in the first season, so we're going.
Oh,
we're liking
okay,
it.
yeah.
We're liking it. So anyway,
Good.
that's all I've been watching. I don't even think I got to watch any. Oh, I did say Paul, right? I said I saw Paul.
You did
Just
say
sort of-
that you saw Paul.
yeah, which was pretty funny. I didn't. It was like captioned and there was no sound because the people were deaf and I was there for something else. But I was watching it going, this is hilarious. Oh wait, there was a little bit of sound because I think the alien's voice I recognized as.
Can you pull it out? Let's see.
I don't know what his name is, but I know he smokes a lot of weed.
Good. You're getting there.
What movie is he talking about?
Paul.
Paul,
Oh, okay.
The voice of Paul.
the voice of
Yeah.
Paul, a very raspy voice too. I don't know, I can't remember. He's
You can
breaking
do
up
it.
with his buddy right now.
He's breaking up with his buddy right now.
I don't even know what it.
Does his name start with a S and rhyme with Beth?
What?
Oh, never mind.
It sure does.
It's
It
Seth
sure
Rogen,
does.
you goof.
Seth Rogen.
Seth Rogen. Yes, that's right. Seth Rogen. That's right.
Trying to help you out.
I appreciate it. I appreciate the comedy that ensues me trying to figure out a person's name. And I gotta remember like 180 kids' names. Oh, God.
I'm sorry. Yeah, but you better pass out name tags,
Oh my gosh, you have no idea. I've already
or
got
just
plans.
go the route of those who want me or wish me dead, and just say, buddy.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, buddy. Scout, sport, chief, pal.
I don't know if that
Friend.
works well with high school kids.
Why not? It works
don't
in, the South Park version of Canada.
Yeah.
I'm not your buddy, pal. I'm not your pal, friend. I'm not your friend, guy.
Hilarious. That's another good one. I like South Park. All right. What else do we have? I've got nothing else. Pretty much talked about all the other stuff. Who do we want from this our film Inner Space? Who do we want?
Why do we want him now?
next time?
Have we done Meg Ryan already?
I do not think we've done Meg Ryan. I'm
okay.
looking.
That'd be my pick.
Yeah.
All right, let's do it.
Yeah, let's do Meg Ryan. I like that. Meg Ryan. Very cool. And then, so what's next? Oh, yeah, if you have a Meg Ryan film that you think is great, send us a message. Text us at 512-podcast or shout out at tfwmovies.com or at tfwmovies on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. It'll be on TikTok as well, in case you follow us on TikTok, or follow me on TikTok anyway. Plug something. Big Chacho's Standard Tattoo Parlor. I do believe he's not tattooing still. I think give us another couple of weeks. I think his beautiful wife is still recovering. She had kind of a C-section thing going on, and
Yeah,
so-
that's common.
and then there was complications with it, so it's kind of heely-weely. Heely-weely. What was I saying? Anyway,
He's not tattooing currently.
she put pictures of her wound on Facebook, and
Oh.
it's so bad that like they cover it up before you could see it. They're like, this is kind of graphic. You sure you want to see it?" And I
Incisions
never
can be
click on it.
gnarly.
It's pretty gnarly, yeah. But hey, she's recovering nicely, so that's the important.
Excellent. Glad to hear it.
Yeah. I wrote a book called The Nerda-in-Law, so in case you're interested in reading about the culture of deafness and being somebody who married into it, that's the book for you, right? It's spelled Nerda, so The Nerda-in-Law. Check it out on Amazon, Kindle, what is it? Kindle Unlimited.
Yep.
There for you there. 29 Toes podcast. I know they're gonna have a podcast soon. I know they're dying to have one. Tyler definitely wants to do it. He's like kind of excited. Maybe we should have him on our show one of these weeks. I keep saying that, but it's not happening yet. We'll figure it out. I know.
Well,
Joey
like I
Flair
said,
has her
I
album.
know they're busy.
And just so you know, I've heard something new from Joey Flair. It's really good. It's
No,
really
I'm
good.
sure she's pretty slick. That's some
Yeah.
good stuff she plays.
Yeah. So pretty exciting.
I like her
Joe.
musics.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, Joe-
As usual, my Twitch channel. We do Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. You can find me at twitch.tv/apostle_OFC. We usually get started around 6:30 p.m. Pacific. And yeah, the crew and I play games and have a good time.
I haven't been on in a while. I'd like to go check it out again. It's been, well,
We're always there.
now I'm doing school. Ugh. There's always something. Always something.
Indeed.
It's true.
Indeed, always something.
It's so
But I'm never bored.
movable. that is true. Nope, you are never ever bored because you always have 9 million things to do.
Yes. Yeah. Never.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, you have reached that point in the show where I speak really quickly, so get ready.
There it is.
all the way at the end of the show, we thank everybody for listening. So thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. We always start with our Patreon members: Lucas, Abby, Tyler, Teacher Jam Strauss, Sean Blue, we thank her later, Wendy, and James.
Yay!
I'm going to say thanks to James again for that Twinkie Wiener sandwich. That was enlightening.
Oh, yes. That was awesome.
We would like to thank Big Checho and his magical Artman skills. We would like to thank the cast. So thanks, DJ. Thanks, Joe. I'm Beth.
Yay, thanks, Beth.
Thank you, Beth.
We'd like to thank the beautiful ladies behind the scenes who keep us from going absolutely bananarama during the week. That would be the lovely Blue, Dorothy, that's my mom, and the lovely Penny McGee. Thank you so much. But most of all, we would like to thank the listeners, because if you didn't listen, we would be just talking to ourselves mostly. That, and wash your hands still. Be cool.
Always do
Yeah,
that.
wash it, like... Even when things go back to normal, you should probably keep washing your hands. I think it's a pretty cool thing to do.
Yeah, don't stop that. Please don't stop the music and washing your hands.
Oh, yeah. You gonna sing us a song, Deej?
No.
Okay.
Draw back your bow.
I knew that was gonna come as soon as I said that. Go ahead and listen to yourself some Sam Cooke, because that's a good time always. But mostly be excellent to each other and have a good week, and we'll talk to you next time.
Square root of fucking numbers. All right.
All right.
You are a little weird.